What's up guys, welcome back to another video. We are working on the Fox again and I got very good news. We got our exhaust tubing. This is 35mm tube with a wall thickness of 1.5, so that is excellent. And this is the small piece that is going from the cylinder all the way to the back of the exhaust, and the tube will connect it, and as you can see it fits nice and perfectly. So hopefully today we can reattach everything, maybe not final weld it, but hopefully we can get a nice look of how the exhaust is gonna look, and hopefully everything works smoothly because I have to do a lot of stuff. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is clean up the two parts. One, the end of the exhaust that we have that is still rusty and we need to clean that off. This bend that will go from the cylinder head all the way to the back, not all the way but to the beginning of the new tube, and this little tube right here which will go right here, and this will all slide on the exhaust manifold that we made before. So yeah, I currently don't have the springs yet. That means these two pieces will need to be grinded off, but I consider that cleaning up the tube. So that is what I'm first gonna do. I'm gonna clean everything up, mount it, see how it looks, and see how I need to cut the tube and rearrange this so it's a little bit on an angle. And hopefully at the end of the day the exhaust will be completely connected, and then we can have a look at the springs that we're gonna get, and then just start up the bike and hear the bike run for the very first time. Hopefully I don't run out of welding gas, but yeah, but I'm gonna cut it really close with that. So fingers crossed we don't need to buy a new bottle to get this exhaust done. But let's get into it. Let's have some fun. Let's build an exhaust. So we are back. That was a really quick transition, but I was thinking, hey, you see me grind and weld enough on this exhaust that you might be a little bit bored of it. So I'm just gonna make the exhaust and then show the end result, because most of you guys just skip to the end to see the end results and you don't really watch the whole video. So why even bother filming it? Here it is. Here is the final stage of the exhaust. We have the complete exhaust line from the cylinder all the way to the back. Now, my welds, they are fine, not really that good, but it will do. Even this one, a little bit wonky, but yeah. It is nice enough and it looks pretty nice. It is really sturdy and I'm pretty happy about it. Now it's not completely finished, of course. I still have to sand it, paint it, all that stuff, even put a hook right here for the spring to attach it to the cylinder, but it's finished. We have a complete exhaust. We know how it looks and we're almost ready to start the bike. Once I have this spring right here, we are golden. We can start up the bike. So I'm pretty excited about that. The shade is also pretty excited about that, and hopefully you guys are too. Now I didn't only put this tube in, I put this piece on right here. Now I'm gonna show you my welds and they are terrible. I'm totally not satisfied with them. As you can see, what crappy welds are that? Not really that good, but there's a reason for that. I got this tip right here from this piece right here. Now it was braced, so like this golden color. That was the way that it was attached. It was something like this, and it used to be that the exhaust would return. That was original how the exhaust worked. Now I didn't want that. I wanted this tip on here, and for one reason only, this piece right here. This is for a silencer, and when we have a silencer we can put it on there, have a little spring right here, and it will fit on there pretty nicely. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's really stuck in there, but that means it won't come out when riding. Come on, please. It's like popping champagne. But now let's put it on the bike and see how it looks. So this is the exhaust when it's on there, and as you can see we have a nice flowing exhaust. I'm pretty happy about it. When you look right here, it's really solid. I mean, the exhaust is pretty much on there, but we want a spring right here to connect right here, so the exhaust gets pulled on there, but I'm gonna have to buy that spring and sort it out. Now you can see how it finally looks, and I feel like we have a nice flowing exhaust with the bike. I'm pretty excited about that. It looks good. Hopefully it sounds good, but I'm not really worried about that. Everything is sturdy, everything is fine, solid. I mean, it's It's almost perfect. Despite for my welds, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. This was a major task that I did, building my own exhaust. I'm pretty happy and pretty excited about it. Now, as I told you, I put this tip on right here, and that is also to redirect the exhaust fumes. As you know, the exhaust needs to go crooked to clear the tire, but with this it will shoot out straight. So when we look at the back of the bike, it will shoot out straight in your face of the people who are riding behind you. I made sure I grinded it down, so the exact diameter of this hole, it's not really that nasty. It's a nice flow, so I'm pretty happy about that. So after all that work, I'm pretty happy where we are right now. I mean, the bike looks amazing. I'm pretty happy that the exhaust is on there and it can stay on there. It's not loose, it's not wiggling around, so I'm pretty happy. Now, of course, a couple things left to do before we can start the bike. First of all, get that spring. I'm really gonna have to take a look on that. Get the ignition going, get the throttle going, get the choke going, and then we can start the bike. So I'm pretty excited. Also connect the fuel line, clean out the carb a little bit because it's an old carb. You might need a little bit of cleaning. So that is gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And if you're not already subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.